So hi all, we have a BMW 45e hybrid model in the shop. You saw our previous video. If you did not see it yet, you can watch it in the link above. That one was tuned with a stage 1.5 hardware setup. Stage 1.5 means that only the OPF had been deleted off that car, and this car has a proper stage 2 hardware setup. So we have deleted the OPF, in which you can see some shots because it was already done previously by another shop, which was a terrible job. I mean, if that shop is watching now, don't do that again. Honestly, I don't know who did it, but that is not how you need to remove an OPF, or not even how to touch any kind of car with removing parts from the exhaust system, but we fixed it in a nice way. Also, one other attention point is that we fitted a sport catalytic converter on this car. It is a Wagner 200 cells downpipe. Wagner Tuning, at the moment of filming of this video, did not make any kind of downpipes for the X5 models. So we use the M340i models and we adjust the piping to fit perfectly fine to the turbocharger. In the meantime, I already had contact with my partners at Wagner Tuning, which are very helpful because we already have sent them a couple of units of OEM exhaust parts in which they developed that exhaust parts perfectly. So for other tuners as well, the X5 downpipe of Wagner is coming up. We sent the original downpipe to Wagner and they will replicate it. So we are also helping you guys out in this way. You're welcome. This is a proper setup. We did not have the chance to measure the exact power of this car, but I know from a living and I know from all the tunes that I already have performed before that this car is probably doing around 560 horsepower and 880 Newton meters of torque on 98 RON fuel, which is a great result. X5 that we filmed previously, I had the Dragy Runs. I think it was around 10.5 seconds, 100 to 200, and something around 3.5 or 4 seconds from 0 to 100. And this car should do approximately the same.
60, 100.
Stage 2 hardware does not necessarily mean that we always give a lot more power to the car. We will give it a little bit more. We can increase the boost a little bit more because the back pressure is less, but you can also keep the boost at the same level and the car or the turbocharger will not work as hard as with a stock catalytic converter because the back pressure is less. The flow is better. The exhaust sound in that way is also a little bit better. I think that is a great upgrade. And we also get a question, or we also get a lot of questions about people that are asking like, hey, can you do like a valve system on my car? It is a cutout valve system that you can fit right in front of the muffler, the back box. We don't do that. Why not? Because one, it is nothing different than having a leak exhaust or not a leak exhaust. Two, it doesn't give you any performance gains. And three, it doesn't always make the sound necessarily better. You can hear the exhaust sound now. I will shut up a little bit. It is, by the way, in comfort mode, so I'm not flooring it or something like that. This is with the valve closed. And this car has been fitted, not by us, with a valved exhaust or a cutout system. And if I open it, oh. Listen. It sounds loud. It's not per se beautiful, but it makes it loud, and in that perspective I don't always like these kind of systems. At low RPM it resonates, at higher RPM it does sound a little bit better of course, but like in the daily modus, why would you use it? It's too loud. I will just shut it off. And it's an X5. I mean, you can see our passenger in the back who has been buckled up pretty well, and the family doesn't like it. The X5, what a perfect car. I like this car a lot. It does offer you like everything. I mean, you have the speed, you have the comfort, you have the overview of a little bit of a higher car. It just drives so well, and with this B58 hybrid engine, it is also very fast. In the Netherlands, it's also very interesting to buy these kind of cars because of the tax benefits that you have, and that's the reason why we do a lot of hybrids here in our shop in the Netherlands, of course. But we know how to tune these cars well. This car specifically has been equipped in an individual paint color. Manhattan green metallic it is, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It looks so damn beautiful. The only thing that is missing is like having the Napa interior. So the leather is like Dakota still. It's a standard interior. But if you have that upgraded to the extender leather package of BMW with the Napa leather or the Merino leather that you can get, it is really awesome. So how fast is it? Oh, let me just put it in sport mode, manual mode. Oh, it is really fast. With the engine tuning, of course, you already know we calibrate these cars pretty damn well. It's not only about the power, but also about the drivability. We pay a lot of attention to the drivability part, so it's not on and off with your throttle pedal, but it's like a linear throttle pedal, throttle view, a nice car to drive when you're daily driving this car. And the power is definitely there. And also we have flashed the transmission just to have a little bit of faster shifting times for this vehicle, and it just performs very well. You know, the B58 engine is a great piece of art, and when it's accompanied by a electric motor, it is... Can you imagine that you have this engine, so I will call it the B58H, in, for example, a 1 Series. 4-wheel drive, 1 Series, light car, with this kind of setup, it will absolutely destroy everything. It does sound good. It is very subtle. I think if anyone has the budget to go for a proper stage 2 setup in which you increase the flow of the exhaust gases, yes, you can do it without a cat, you can do it with a sport cat like this car, but in both cases it is possible to do it. I would highly recommend it. It gives a little bit of more margin to the turbocharger. It gives less stress to the turbocharger itself as well, and it will also decrease the exhaust gas temperatures in that way, so it should be driving fine. Wow. This car is really fast. You would not expect that from a car that weighs, I don't know, above 2 tons. But look at this. And it sounds really good. So there's a weird whistle noise that you can hear, and that is coming from the cutout system because it's like leaking air somewhere. Look at this. If I just open up the valves. It is loud. It is fun. The only thing is that if it was variable, that for example the valve will be closed at low RPM, then the resonance or the drone that you hear here, like between 2,000, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, so above 5,000, then it gets fun. But other than that, it is annoying in my opinion. That's it for now. If you have a beautiful B58 engine or whatever car and you want this kind of performance, just get in touch with us and I can help you out.